discretion. Okay. Typically,
Days and it has is a turbidity meter. Oh, one thing I forgot to not get out is the turbidity bottles, turbid, right? It's kind of hard to determine the difference between the two without a meter to read it. So we've got this little meter, and we put our test water in here, put it in the meter, and a little light shines through it, and if it's 5 years later, we noticed that quagga mussels, their cousins, came from the same part of the world over the Caspian Sea, over in western
Ukraine.
Yeah, Ukrainian area. They popped up, also ballast water, and they're not as fussy, yes. Or they're feeling a little wonky inside.
How far from the shore?
No, I don't know that test yet. I didn't see
Hey, at least there's no mosquitoes. I'm worried about mosquitoes.
There aren't any out at sea.
That didn't bring my back.
See what we got.
Use my Uber tab.
You guys go to the critter pick?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, let me get you the tools. The Dirty Jobs crew will show up here and maybe hot recruit you. All right, and I'll give you some knee pads here. These are kind of, this will scuff your
Right
knees.
behind you.
The sandpaperish type. Keep our
Nobody up in front, Tom?
We're up in front.
You're done in front?
Yes. Okay. And he'll open this up, let him touch all that equipment. These things are in there. And Dave will be right with you.
Boy, not much, is it? But that's okay. We'll see what's in there. No, let me get the sand out first. Tell you what, put your little cups right on the just dump with some water in it for you. And if you find anything, we'll just set them in there and the water will wash them off. Oh, look, there's some clay in there too, huh? Not gonna be much in there. There's some shells in there. Not much. Not much at all.
We're going to take a shelf for our critter camera. Put on there.
Snails are real small. Okay, see, you get them shells. Yeah, whatever that is, get that with it. I don't know what it is. There's something.
A sea lamprey. You know what a sea lamprey is? It's a fish. It's an ancient cartilaginous fish. Lived before the time of the dinosaurs. Still lives in the Atlantic Ocean. It's like a relic, but it belongs in the Atlantic Ocean. It doesn't belong in the Great Lakes.
So you found him in the Great. You didn't find this in the Great Lakes, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I got it from the people that catch them. And that's what decimated the fish in the Great Lakes. All the lake trout and the whitefish. Well, that may not be a blood. No, it's not. It's like a worm.
There is a bloodworm in there.
That's a ligatine. If you turn the light off, you can see him better.
Where is the light?
Could you flip that light switch down, the one that's up, flip it down?
To your right.
Thank you.
That's what Spencer pulled out of the.
I need to. Good hunting for yeah. Like a keet, I don't know what kind unless I look it up. They call them sludge worms.
Spencer from Spencer from.
Yeah. There's actually a little clam. And that's a bloodworm. That little other one's a larva.
Clam at the top.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's not a quagga or a zebra. That's actually a clam. And I thought they were gone on Lake Michigan.
And is this in?
You probably got the last one.
That little worm that's having little bits there is actually not a worm. It's called a bloodworm, but it's a larva of a little fly that looks like a mosquito, but they're more fragile. And sometimes when you're by the lake on days like this, they're everywhere. They look like little mosquitoes, but you know what? They live for a year down at the bottom eating black muck, whatever organics they can find. And when they turn into an adult in a fly, their mouth is gone. It's like if you turned 18 and you had no mouth and you had 3 days to live. They don't live very long at all. They live to lay eggs, die, and start the cycle all over again. So they're food for organisms. A lot of organisms will eat it, but it's the kind of thing you usually find in an M or an E body of water. You don't usually find that in an O body of water. So it could be lost, it got washed out or something from where there's more organic material, or there's more organics out there than we realized, than we found. Oh, see, he just flipped over for you. Can you see over my head just a second? I get my phone out of my pocket, I can feel it. That guy is a little real clam. I have not seen a clam in Lake Michigan since I was a kid. So that's interesting to me. For a year in the refrigerator, when it's out in a lake, it came from Muskegon Lake. And it's what caused Lake Erie all those problems that they couldn't take in the water because it had a toxin in it. You can't just filter a toxin out. It's dissolved in the water and it can actually make you sick. So that's what it looks like under the microscope. It's a bacteria, but it's capable of making a toxin. Now you can see some other diatoms in there. Those are healthy things. Those are the diatoms that are nutritious. Nothing, even quagga mussels won't eat that microcystis. They spit it out. But you won't expect to see anything swimming in here. No, nothing alive in here. So I can let Tom talk to you a little bit, and I can see, if I can make another slide, Hunter, Diaptomus, you can see his guts working there, and his little gills breathing, and his one eye. They call it like it's like a cyclops. It has really long antenna. They're tiny. So it's, pardon? They're predators. They eat other little organisms. And it doesn't have eggs. You can see. Oh wait, maybe it's a cyclops. That's longer tail. I'm changing my mind. That's a cyclops.
Is that a year old? Has been living in the refrigerator water for a year? It's alive?
No. I went back to the water from here, Lake Michigan.
Okay.
So there is a food chain
you found one
in the
today.
water.
All right.
There are some things that are zooplankton. That's a zooplankton. So sorry, Tom. That's a good one. I don't often get one that holds still like that.
So are you going to swallow that mouthful of swimming water, Ann?
You know what? If I did, I'd get a little extra protein. And since I'm a vegetarian, I probably need some protein.
So these things give protein?
Oh, well, sure. They have protein in there.
And an E, but we would still, our data supports the conclusion that that spot on Lake Michigan at that moment, oligotrophic, young on the scale, it's still aging, okay, this Lake Michigan and way beyond human lifespans, thousands, hundreds of thousands of years.